Do I have a hat? I need a hat. Same day, different vlog. Okay. There's this rare sight for our YouTube channel. That's Christopher. He's drinking some water.
Oh, darn.
Nice. We're at a disc golf course again. What are you doing, Joe? Jardine's gonna go for a hike. Chris and I are gonna work on some tee pads.
Huh?
We're gonna work on some tee pads.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, yeah, we'll unload it, get it over there, and bring you in. Chris, you want to do a little explanation about what we're going to do here? What's going on?
Cut out the hill, make it flat. We got a tournament coming up, and there's a lot of people who've never played it. This is one of my favorite courses, so I want to try and make it at least safe for some people on the tee pads, because it's some technical trails. What we're trying to do is make an amazing course better.
All right, let's start digging.
To be fair, I'm always by myself. Nobody else can deal with my crazy thoughts.
What do you want me to do with this extra dirt?
Huh?
What do you want me to do with this?
Well,
oh, little corgi!
oh, hi!
Hey!
Hi there!
No, we love them!
How you doing? Here.
What's up, buddy?
Hello.
My wife and I just pre-ordered a corgi. Yeah, we're very excited. Yeah.
So much fun.
Yeah, they look awesome.
Yeah, start up there and start working this way, and we can see how it's starting to settle. Well, if you stand over there and just get on your knees or like squat down, you can really see it. Well, fellas and ladies, sorry, women.
Lady.
No, lady,
Just the
lady,
one.
just the one. Yeah, so we kind of wrapped it up here for what we are between two dudes capable of doing in this weather and being tired. Mostly what it was is this is the most dangerous tee pad and not the widest, and we really needed to just widen it up and give some people a place to stand, to walk, like be that. We ended up taking out a good section of this and tossing it over this way because we don't have really good compaction.
I think what's also important is Chris and I come out here sometimes, and we're it's mostly Chris. This is like my first time out here in like a year and a half to work on it. I play out here all the time, but it's important to follow back up. It's supposed to rain on Monday, just a little bit. So coming back up here, even with just a shovel, and just seeing where the water sits, where the water settled, and then addressing it before it becomes a puddle mess issue. Because like Chris was saying, this dirt is rough. If we had like a gas compactor, where like like one of those, that would be awesome. Like we could get this thing almost like concrete, but that's just not going to happen with two guys and this thing. But realistically, this took us about an hour, right? Maybe an hour 15. It did not take that long, and A to B is so much better. This is such a better tee pad. Hopefully it just incentivizes more people to come up here. This is kind of one of the harder parts about this whole thing, is cleaning up enough to still make the course difficult, but not make it too easy, make it, you know what I mean? Like, you want to make it approachable. So like this was overgrown and almost touching the basket, right? So I trimmed this back, and I'm trying to keep enough that if your disc lands in here, you're still punished. You have to put your foot in here, have a weird putt. And some people are gonna get mad at me that I did that, but like, there's growth. Every year this place grows more, and if you don't eat it back, it's going to overtake everything. So like 2 years ago, all of this stuff was pushed back and not even close to this. But another issue is this stuff. So I'm trying to not take everything out. I'm trying to cut every other branch. So that way if you get in here, you can get in here, but you have an obstructed putt where you have to do something silly. About half is what I'm going for. Some people think that's too much, some people won't think that's enough. But I'm still trying to keep this out here. I'm trying to have, when disc comes in, they get grabbed by this stuff. Not take away from how hard and difficult this hole is.
But we have a lot of like Russian olive, which is some of these bigger pokier trees, but then also some of these like rose. I don't like these rose ones are, I don't know, they're super pokey, and I know there's gonna be a bunch of people that are gonna end up in here looking for their disc, and there's a couple of spots. There's one over there and there's one right here, which is where you can kind of see in to the crud.
Okay, so I want to make something very clear. This video isn't about how Chris and I come out and do trail work and tee pad work and everybody else sucks, okay? Because that's not the case, because it's just not the case, right?
I'm just so bad at disc golf that I'd like to come out and have a better time when I do get to go play disc golf.
There are less bogeys when you come out and you do trail work.
Yeah.
This video was trying to be about, it's not that much work. I mean, we spent a total of 2 hours.
Yeah.
And the most impactful stuff I did with a lopper in half hour, right? Like that made the biggest deal. Obviously the tee pad is huge, but
Yeah.
like for course maintenance, this lopper in half an hour made this hole so much better. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't take that much time and it helps immensely. It helps everybody. So that's the takeaway that I want this to be about. This isn't about like, I have a YouTube channel and I do a bunch of work, because there's a bunch of people in the valley that do a bunch more work than me. Shout out Seth Montgomery. That guy puts in,
Oh yeah.
that guy puts in work.
Dan Solari.
Dan Solari.
Did all that stuff out in Mallard.
There's
too many people to name.
There's so many people that do so much more work than me. I'm not, that's not what this video is about. Okay, thanks for coming along today. Like,
you guys.
subscribe, and if you didn't like this content, legitimately keep that to yourself, because
to
like
yourself, yeah.
we came out and did work today, and if you are typing in that you hate this, come out and do it better than us. That's the truth. Come out and do this better than us, please, because this isn't what I do normally. I do this because I love disc golf. Okay, bye guys.